is initially been funded from the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. I'm assuming you can see the slides.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Um, and then we have had deployments in Indian Navy, UP State Police, Indian Army, and so on. Also, Ministry of Rural Development for some compliance work. Um, Vishal is a PhD student, and Mr. Yogesh is co-founder at the company Srivesified Technologies Private Limited. So is Dr. Pratap at the company. Um, so we broadly had three products so far in the in the market on Gem Portal, and we'll show a fourth one, which for the I mean we're for the first time showing it to anyone, and we wanted to begin with you.
Thank you so
So the
much.
three on the sorry.
Thank you. Thank you very much
Thank you.
for
So the three were
showing us.
Suraksha View for real-time alerts on real-time streaming videos from CCTV cameras. Drishti, which is for compliance and quality monitoring in classroom settings where people are being taught. Exactly the case of Ministry of Rural Development. And the third is Jigyasa for video search, where lots of videos where we want to search across them for combinations of people and vehicles, vehicle numbers, and so on. So this is more for offline search. And a very important component, which I will not talk about today, is the machine learning that oils all of this. So we have an in-house open source platform called Data Efficient Machine Learning, decile.org. If you go to decile.org, you'll see that there. And the idea is to how to learn with less data, how to create data very quickly. Right? You may have chat GPTs, you may have Google's proclaiming very high resolution transformer models. But the problem is all of these require donkey work of data collection. How to be data efficient and smart in the data engineering, and also be able to compute with low resources. So that's something I will not talk about. That's the engine that oils all of this. So I'll only talk about the end, right? So, and based on all of this, these are the capabilities developed, right, ranging from face recognition to human intrusion, crowd detection. And again, I want to highlight that all of these are homegrown solutions. You may have, for example, a crowd counting solution from based on data set published at China or in US, but typically those data sets work well, or the settings are very low crowd counts. There's too much of data skew. You'll find that most of the crowd counts are like in the range of 0 to 20. How do we make these models work for slightly larger crowd counts? So uh, uh, each of this, we may have a couple of research papers. I had one PhD student who only worked on human post detection. So
Mhm.
that's the expertise IIT Bombay has been bringing to the table to make sure that these models can be grounded in Indian settings. And um, we learn from our deployments. So this is a laundry list of all the features we have currently, and we can go over them in details if required. The important part, the company has really helped to put together these features in a very scalable architecture.
Okay.
There's a Suraksha view, the process diagram you see here. Um, and you can scales with number of cameras, and what you see below are snapshots of actual deployment images from the Jammu and Kashmir, the LOC area. So being able to detect people or intruders in in very challenging background situations on regular cameras, even, not necessarily even IR or thermal. Um, so these are this model. Sorry, this entire platform is not just a product. It's a product, but it's also a solution. So it can be fit into any existing ecosystem. Um, yeah, this was a deployment in the Ministry of Rural Development, the Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gramin Kaushal Yojana,
Mhm.
where across cameras you could monitor students, count students wearing uniform, compliances, recognize teachers, mark attendance, validate teachers for specific subject, and so on. So, and you can see that the models, when they are actually customized smartly, are very, very robust. See, this is basically girl and boy uniform detection versus the teacher monitoring.
Mhm.
Um, Now, what we will demonstrate today is this project Rescue Night. And as I said, this is for the first time we are actually demonstrating.
Okay.
We've been developing it for quite some time. Um, and Mr. Yogesh will go over this in more details later, but the idea is to uh, tie this up with the CCTNS database so that we can find missing people
Okay.
using combination of face recognition, triaging with biometric verification, and speaker verification using speech data. For today, we'll show mostly based on the face recognition, but we'll
Okay.
talk about the triaging using the other features.
Okay.
Um, and as I say, charity begins at home. So this is deployed 24 by 7 on the IIT Bombay campus. The Suraksha view, not the missing person, the Suraksha view. Some of our products are all 24 by 7 deployed since several years. So even during COVID, it was actually used extensively for surveillance, right? Contactless surveillance and so on.
Hmm.
Um, and the considerations are that this entire uh, architecture is scalable and modular. It's hardware agnostic. There are real time and configurable alerts. You can, keep
Okay.
adding cameras. So it's a lot of the engine we have borrowed for the rescue night for missing people identification is obviously beginning from all the expertise we have from the other products.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the final slide. Began in a we've all the products are in fact pretty much gone undergone 2 or 3 revisions. So in 2017 we had our first software for surveillance prototype. This was Mr. Kiran Reju, then Minister of State uh, for Home Affairs. But then subsequently we had 2 more revisions, and what we'll show you today, for example, is a robust version with the company. And we are happy that we received the National Award for E-Governance very recently. Um, so, with that note, I will now request Mr. Yogesh to run us through the Rescue Night demo and this workflow. Is that fine?
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sure.
So, I'm making you all presenters. Anyone can present. That way, we won't have any. What I'll do is I'll also share with you the slides in case you want to refer them. I'll put it on the chat. Are you able to see the chat? I sent the slides in case you want to refer.
Yes, sir. So uh, this is we are going to present you how the application will look, the look and feel, the first hand look and feel. We would like to show you. This is the user name and login. Like
this will be the homepage of the uh, Risknet project. We will be adding some more functionalities on this page like dashboards and different reports type. So we will start by registering a complaint, which will be about the missing person.
are we audible, sir?
Yeah, yeah. You are very much audible. Little louder, just little louder.
So we will start by registering a complaint of missing person. So here are some fields that uh, usually police station takes from the complainant. So
This format we have received from the police station, wherein the details, the initial details which are filled for any person who goes missing, like
Yeah.
name, address,
CCTNS,
contact.
we have a form for registration of the missing person, wherein they
Yes.
can fill in all these details.
Yeah. So it's not just filling in a demo, date of birth and etc.
date and time of the last seen place.
Location, date and time of the last seen place. Things if he may be carrying any bags or anything means like any other height, body color, etc. means whatever. No, this form what we have created as of now is showing as a description, but most of the items will be predefined the description so that a standardization can be made available to the end user. And even the descriptions are also going, sometimes the face may not be matching, but a lot of other descriptions do matches of a last person. So descriptions are going to be very elaborative. In next when I will be explaining you the detail concept, I will also explain you how the description is going to be, how elaborate it's going to be. So this is the complainant info. Now this is the list of people who are missing as per the database.
Okay.
Now the photograph will be uploaded of the missing person.
Photographs are uploaded.
So a photograph of Mr. Fujio, some unknown person, is uploaded, and run the search result.
Uh, Search result will be done on a mobile application.
So
So
there is a second app, so wherein the mobile phone of any constable can be used to search a person. So if any constable is on road, he can just use his mobile to take a click of a person. And if that person, if he has any doubt that this could be a destitute or a person who has run away from his house, whatever. There are 4, 5 broader categories. We will discuss on that. So this photo, and as soon as the photo was uploaded, the result shows that it has been found. So there are 4 photographs which was uploaded earlier. It could be one, it could be two, it could be four. Means any the more the photographs are there, the result will be better and the faster. So this is how Mr. Fujio face is recognized and identified immediately
Mm-hmm.
by the app. ठीक हो गया? Hmm? Huh? 5,000. 5,000 database. Yeah. So, sir, there are we search this one photograph out of 5,000 photograph database just now within seconds.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Great.
See, we have created this database. Like,
Okay. So is this application being used anywhere?
no, we are about to make a soft launch in mid of Jan,
Okay.
and after a month of testing, we'll go for a complete launch across India. The first launch will mostly be in Pune and Mumbai, and then we will launch it across India.
So
Will it?
it will be like in a private website, or it's like launched by police?
No, we have a plan to launch it through police, through
Okay.
NCRB, uh, through CCTNS, but
Okay.
it all
Okay.
depends means how exactly means we are going to get reciprocation from uh, government and team. So, so uh,
So you
we can have a more
this
detailed
visual
discussion how to
recognition
go
engine.
ahead.
Sorry.
Pardon?
Yeah. Please carry on. Yeah.
We can have a more detailed discussion how to launch and how to go ahead. But before that, I would like to show you what exactly is our plan. So this is the mission statement is like rescue, rehabilitate, and unite missing people with their families. To maintain a separate database within the CCTNS for missing persons As of now, the NCRB is like crime database, but there has
Mhm.
to be something like for missing person. What I got to know from the record is that almost like 7 lakh people goes missing in India, which is like 88% per hour. And this is the official record as per the NCCTNS.
Mm-hmm.
But while talking to a couple of NGOs, we got to know that this is just 50% of the real lost cases. And we also spoke to railway top officials in railway. They say that hundreds and thousands of people die on railway tracks, and many of them, but not many, but most of them are non-traceable from about their background. Only in case their ID card is there, they are able to trace them. So the system will work in two front. One is desktop version, which you just saw just right now, and the other one will be on from the mobile as a mobile app, which can be downloaded from the Play Store. The categories of missing persons as of now, as per our understanding and whatever we have discussed till now, we definitely need some more expert advice and recommendations from NCRB team. But they are divided broadly into elopement cases, runaway from family, or some escapee or trafficking cases are there. Destitute or retired persons are found on the streets, and unrecognized or unidentified dead bodies that are found on the street. So currently we are going to start with the face detection and face recognition through this app. But down the line, we want to integrate the finger biometrics and the other face alteration, like over a period of time, the adult's face keeps on changing. Beards comes up, mustache comes up, or the even the skin gets tan due to age effect, due to harsh climatic condition effect, or a person who is staying at footpath. So biometrics and face alteration we will add, and after that we are planning to add iris, like the eyes recognition, and gait, the how the person walks, and probably these features like gate etc, especially the gate can also be used, can be used by NCRB to even detect any criminal moving around on the streets. And the last one is like DNA matching. We already spoke to a few agencies who are into DNA matching in Europe through a NGO, and probably we'll try to find out if some Indian company is there which is working on it. Then we'll try to integrate their services as well. The functionality means the web and the mobile are almost like same. Maintaining web is like maintaining user, person found cases, validating what the current data is as of now. But the only thing is that when the mobile app comes, so this is in addition to what the FIR, the standard forms and the FIR process is already there in a police station. This is in addition. There could be a form, online web-based form that could be filled, which is being made very user friendly, so that within maybe for within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, one FIR can be registered in a police station, or the app user can use the mobile to log in missing person cases or search cases, both within in less than 5 or 7 minutes. So the user role is like the one, there would be a system admin, the authorized person who will be at top, who will be like adding user, deleting. Like if we plan to add a police station, so we can use the domain of that police station or the government domain IDs to get a personal, a police person registered with the system. So only the people who are in police can means, we will also have to see that this whole app should not be misused by some ulterior forces, like to even, like if someone takes my photograph and upload it on the site that Mr. Yogesh is missing, though I am right sitting in office. So such missing, or if some unauthorized person try to see if, to check out if this is a lost or missing person, and if he has run away from his house, then let us kidnap it. So these things should not happen. So a very stringent system will be there in place, wherein only an authorized person would be logging, and whenever a person logs, a log will be created. Whenever he put in any data, a data will be a data log also be integrated, saved, so that any misuse can be tracked right to that individual person. But as of now, we do not have plan. We have never planned that it has to be given to common public. It has to be through only through routed through police officers. So the mobile applications and the police station users both will have a similar this thing forms to be filled. The mobile app will have a little different thing that even includes the location, the geolocation of that mobile, so that if someone is trying to even if take a case, if I am a constable, if I saw someone on the street and I feel I have a doubt that this person could be a lost person or a destitute or a someone like there are couples who may have been eloped, it's a suspicious person. What I can do is I can immediately take a photograph. As soon as the photograph is taken, uh, it will sync with the central database and will throw some result, whether any case has been registered or not. So a separate log will also be created with the geotag that this person has taken one photograph of a person, like that. And whenever the result, whatever the result is positive or negative, two emails will be suited. Suppose if the result is positive, someone has done an FIR in Chennai, and in Mumbai some person is found. As soon as the app was synced with the central database, one email will go to the main control room, who is the system administrator, and then another email will go to the police station in Chennai, where they will be reported that someone person similar to this uh, reported FIR has been located in Chennai, Mumbai. So after that email, both the central command center as well as the local police station can visually identify whether both the photos are matching or not. Not only the photographs, even the other details like dress, body marks, etc. All this has to be filled at that point of time. So initially, the first thing would be the photograph, and if there is any doubt or like if the constable sees that there are a couple of faces wherein this person is matching like 70-60% face is matching or 70% of the face is matching, then he can fill in other details. Other details would be like here you can see the description questions. Has a spectacles checkbox, means there would be drop down or a checkbox whether the spectacle is there or not, yes or no. Height approximately, put the range. Weight, approximate weight, what could be the weight. Body type, like thin, fat. Body color, clothes what he is wearing, shirt, upper body dress, lower body dress. Eye color, footwear, what the footwear is there, body mark, birthmark, whatever a person is seeing from his eyes at a first hand without uh, getting close to that person can be feeded immediately on the mobile app, and some result, some additional result that will be thrown uh, to the if any amount of similar cases are found in the FIR matter. And
So
if
Yogesh,
yeah,
Mr. Sanjay Mathur has to leave by 11:15. Maybe
huh,
we should leave some time for discussions as well.
yes, yes.
Uh,
I've done. I've finished. I'm not going to
yeah,
discuss this architecture. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So I think
questions?
summarily, Mr. Mathur, the story is as follows. This National Center for Excellence in Technology and Internal Security has been existing since 2015, and since then we have had, every year at least 4 or 5 different police conferences, and we have heard here and there, the need for missing person search. Sometimes some software that is
Mhm.
an attempt being made from the central government to be developed. We would go and search, we would find nothing at all. We kept on searching for the last 6 years. So we said, and we were approached by several NGOs with
Okay.
the same problem. We said, well, let's do it then. If we have been around, we have built other products which are being used, why not build this as well? Because we don't see anything of this sort which has been brought to our attention, which we could find and actually get hold of. So over to you. I would like to hear from you. How do you think we can take this
Yeah,
forward?
yeah. It's a really nice concept. First of all, thank you very much, Mr. Doshi, for presenting your ideas. I would like to know, Mr. Doshi is from IIT or from some other organization?
So
No,
Pratap could. I just again summary. Yogesh is presenting. It was Yogesh speaking.
Okay.
Uh, so he's a co-founder of this company with whom IIT we have this license since as I said,
Okay.
when the center was started, it was very clear every work must have a tech industry partner. Otherwise, that's how all the other products we've been able to get on Gem portal. Right? IIT Bombay, we can't take a product on Gem portal. We can't provide a
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really
Correct.
customize, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Yogesh is co-founder from there.
Okay.
Pratap Kutte is at IIT Bombay. Yeah.
Okay. Right, right.
So
So
two
you'd
members
like
here
to,
are from company, two are from IIT
I,
Bombay.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to know in this facial recognition portion or the video analytics portion you have you done some kind of a benchmarking against some standard of the shell products?
pardon?
Yes. So the question is, have we done on the face recognition benchmarking against some standard products and databases? So yes, there are some standard databases for face search. We have benchmark against them, and we are the best. However, our goal is that many of these benchmarks are not Indian benchmarks. So that's the other issue. We also kind of
like
fine
ISO
tuned.
or NIST? ISO is the Indian standard, NIST is the American standard. So any of these standards followed for benchmarking.
Yes, we have.
Okay.
And what about the accuracy and the speed of matching?
So Yogesh, would you like to comment on that?
So yeah, so currently we showed you the result in less than 1 second out of 5,000 database, but our architecture can support, since we know that there are 7 lakh cases. So we are working on we already our architecture can support up to 2 lakh faces, but we are trying to strengthening further to accommodate up to 20 or 30 lakh cases and gradually keep on increasing.
I
So
think the question was not just, I think you're talking about the time. I think the question was also about accuracy. Isn't that correct,
Yeah, accuracy
Dr.
is an
Prashant?
important thing.
Yeah,
yes.
I think
So
accuracy as well. Yeah.
So, sir, what will happen? As I told, so if the so it's not going to be one-on-one phases in most of the cases. So it will show the result of, say, if there are 7 lakhs faces, it can show a result of, say, 20 or 10 faces which are very close to the uh, photo that has been uploaded. There could also be a chance that exact same to same faces can be identified, but it depends upon the quality of photograph that the family members have supplied to us. So if it's a straight photograph that has been supplied and with the photograph which a constable is taking on the street is also straight, there is a 100% chance that the photo will match as it is, 100%. But
And
if
what
there are some filtered faces or the beard has come up, then it will show through a result wherein 10 faces have been found, like starting from 90% accuracy, 80% accuracy, 70% like that.
so
So
if you have a photograph of a person with an age difference of maybe 10 years,
Yeah.
uh, how is your accuracy in those cases?
Yes, that is what I said, that in the upcoming phases, we are going to add those things like even the
Okay.
change in face structure that will be added. But as of now, to launch, we are adding just current photographs. Like in case of DNA, we got to know that a child which was stolen from the hospital, 8, 9, 6 months old child, was detected at the age of 3 because of the DNA test. Now the face is totally different, but the DNA could recognize. So whatever the aspects are there to correlate to find two people, we'll keep on adding. We'll start with FR. We will start with the change in face. We will add fingers, biometrics, gait, iris, everything.
So okay. So
so just
can you share with us maybe little later the benchmarking and the accuracy results with respect to different experimentation which you have done through Professor Ramakrishnan?
yes, yes. The results on both the different NIST data sets. So there are these benchmarks, visa photos, mugshot photos. I think you're talking about visa border photos, right? Border photos, etc. And also the Indian benchmark. We can share them. One small caveat is typically the numbers reported there are this false non-match rate, FNMR, if you're aware. Now, what happens is these are not so much ranking based. So, what Yogesh is trying to emphasize is uh, our metric is also ranking, because if when we pose it, the difference between what Google did, right, and what the previous search engines were doing. Those previous search engines pose the problem as that of classification. Open directory, DMOS, Yahoo, they would just classify documents into directories, whereas Google leapfrog then said let it be ranking problem, right? So unfortunately we none of these benchmarks we found it to be ranking oriented. So I think we can share both, the
Okay.
ranking results as well as the classification results.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, Professor, we already have been using one application, a similar kind of application in NCRB at pan India level, and the purpose is the same for tracking the missing persons. Uh, it's almost similar to what the concept has been told to us, but we are looking for something with the high accuracy and high speed, and the application which matches with the which is benchmarked with the international standards. So this is really helpful, and I think you can give us some more details about the accuracy and benchmarking and the speed and the other details, and probably we can take it further thereafter.
Sure, sure. Mr. Mathur, I just want to again add a point I brought up in the beginning. Um, this I can tell you with all the projects I've been doing. If when we have academia or research organization working closely with the development agency, it brings a world of difference, because we help keep pushing the frontiers, right? So you may have some numbers today. Maybe you have an adversarial situation where the model doesn't work as well. So that's where our research students who can explore, right, who can look and think out of the box, they can bring a lot of value to existing deployable solution. So my appeal is, you may, as you're saying, NCRB may have something developed. The uniqueness here is that we are working closely to improve on the research facial features, right? Um uh, Iris features. So how do iris features correlate well with other facial features? This is a very important area of research, gesture recognition. So when we have PhD students working on such topics, or master students working on such topics, that also brings a lot of refinedness to the product. So please
Sure.
do consider that part, which has been
Yeah.
the main mandate of the center.
So can you just send a letter to us through email addressing to our director about the area of collaboration between your center and our organization, and probably we can then discuss further and take it forward.
Okay, we can do that on a proper letterhead. I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll send the email address to you on which you can
Oh,
send the details.
did you send it on the chat here?
I'll share it with you on my WhatsApp.
Okay, okay, sure. Oh, it's the same email ID on which I sent you the invite, I think, right?
So that is
Uh,
my email ID. I mean, my director's email ID, so
oh,
that we
okay,
can
okay.
have formal discussion and take it forward.
Okay, sure, sure, sure. Thanks. That will be
Thank
helpful.
you so much for joining and making this presentation today morning. It is really useful, and probably we'll also have some idea on what way we can improve our application further.
Sure,
So
sure.
I have a query. A couple of NGOs says that to speed up the whole thing, why you should not be launching directly as a private. So we are reluctant because a lot of data
Yeah,
is
actually,
required.
yeah, you rightly said that CCTNS data is not for the public citizens. It is for the police officers and officers, who are working in this child care home, or the officers who are having the government linkages. They can use our application to track this missing persons. Actually, it is not open to the facial recognition thing. Is not open to citizens. Citizens can't upload the photographs in that applications. Only the police officers can upload mostly. because we would don't want to allow other than the law enforcement agencies to access our database.
Right.
Right. Right.
So any plan CCTNS have to segregate both the things like crime database and missing person database?
Segregate.
Yeah.
No, it's a part of
Separate.
the entire CCTNS database. Missing person database is part of CCTNS database.
So it cannot be separated.
Yeah, right now there is no such plan. But Professor, we can further discuss upon it. You can please send the details of
I'll
your
do that.
application, and I will
I'll do
consult
that.
with my director. Then probably we can discuss further.
Sure. Thank you. And
Thank you.
the presentation I've shared the link. In case you think there is any other, you know, any of the other products which this is still something we are launching, but all the others are operational. They're deployed. We have, I mean, we have, as I said, they are on GEM as well. So GEM is of course the product, but the solution can be customized. So please do let us know if any of the others that I talked about. I'll share the slides
Definitely
as
would
well.
like to take advantage of your expertise and the work you have already done. So we'll definitely want to collaborate with you. NIT Mumbai.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
very much. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Nice talking to you, sir. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Yogesh.